Fox Business uncovering more trouble in the skies. Our senior FAA officials, including Director Michael Huerta, knowingly breaking the law, according to shocking new documents obtained by Fox Business in our ongoing investigation into the FAA and its practices. The answers to that question, yes. And Adam Shapiro, he has been on the case for Fox Business for months. More details, and this is never good for the FAA when I say that you have more details on
right, because
story.
It's moving up the chain of command. These are documents being reviewed by the committee, the House Committee on Transportation and Infrastructure, which has spending oversight and control over the FAA. These documents essentially say that senior FAA managers, it doesn't name the managers, but says senior FAA managers on the Executive Steering Committee are aware that FAA, the agency, is breaking the law, committing fraud, and placating their chief labor union, the Air Traffic Controllers Association, NATCA, and that there are millions of dollars of taxpayer money being wasted because of fraudulent accounting of what's called official time. I want to read you the allegation in the document. Quote, the FAA is currently committing a fraud against the Department of Transportation, the Office of Personnel Management, and the Congress by knowingly, willingly, and intentionally underreporting the amount of official time granted to NATCA representatives. Official time is essentially a legal program under federal law where employees of a federal agency who are members of a union can work union issues on taxpayer time and get paid by taxpayers for it. It's legal, but it's being abused. These documents show it's being abused, and it's costing you, me, and 320 million other Americans millions of dollars. Now, believe it or not, the FAA, after 74 days of absolute silence, the administrator, Michael Huerta, let's show him again. He was forced to respond to our reports. Fox Business is the only network that has brought all of this to light. He was forced to respond. He was in Oshkosh, Wisconsin at the annual air show up there. And there was a reporter from AV Web, which is an aviation news journal, which is following what we're doing, asked Huerta about these allegations. And he said, I disagree. And then he said, I disagree. And he said, in regards to the issues between the union and possible abuses of the pay issues, he said, it's a question of how we build bridges, not walls.
Oh, good grief. They're going to have to answer your questions. Our questions, your questions.
No, they're going to have to answer Congress's questions. Congress is going to have hearings on this. It's all coming down the pipe. I don't want to say anything more.
It is. No. And you're absolutely right. And you know that as well as anybody here. Adam, thank you so much for the update on this big story.